everyone, it's Kelsey from Hungry Crafty Kelsey. So yesterday I did a little video and I showed you how to make these little pocket albums or envelope pocket albums using 6x6 pieces of paper. So I was playing around with my 1-2-3 punch board and I wanted to do something with 12x12 paper. So I'm going to do a little project share and just a little tutorial on how you can make one this size as well. So this is a little, I guess you can make these into junk journals but they have pockets. It's just like the small one, but this is a much bigger size. So I just added some sticker. This writing is actually the paper that is the back. I used a cut apart from the paper pack. This was from, I believe it was the Conservatory paper pack from Michaels. And in here, I just added some pop-up ephemera. I had to glue it down. I put a little Tim Holtz girls there, butterfly. And here I added some butterflies and a dragonfly. I used some washi tape for accents, and here's a little sticker that I got from Dollar Tree. And then here, this one's a little more simple, but I added this little girl family photo, and here I added, I'm guessing it's a husband and wife. And again, just use some washi tape as little accents. And here, put some more pop-up butterflies. Added some more washi tape. And I put a little bird in the nest. And on the front page and the back page, I used this this trim that I got at Michaels. It was Celebrate It trim, and it was on clearance for $1.50 for 2 yards of this trim. And they had like kind of like tassel trim too. So I bought a couple rolls of it because it's only $1.50, which is pretty good. And I just used some ink on the edges of all. I used like a dark purple, reddish purple color for that. And I just put it on the edges of all the pages. Kind of distressed it, made it look a little old, I would say. So there is that project share. And now I am working on one using this Fashionista paper pad from Michaels. For some reason, I've been really into Fashionista stuff lately. I just bought like 4 different Fashionista stamping pads, stamps. I haven't gotten them in yet, but when I get those in, I'm probably going to make my own like pattern paper with it, because I don't know why I'm so into Fashionista stuff right now. It's just super fun. And so anyways, I'm going to show you how to make one of these little albums. I'm not going to do all the decorations and everything. I'm just going to show you how to do the pages, and then you can decorate it how you would like. So I took 6 pieces of 12x12 paper. I already made my envelopes, 5 of the envelopes. I'm going to make the 6th. The first thing I did, just to save some time, is I already did the edges, the outer edges, using some ink. I just took a stamp pad and I took the Ranger blending tool, and I just went like this and just went against the edges of the paper. But yeah, so let's start making the envelope. So what you want to do, you want to take out your 1, 2, 3 punch board or your envelope punch board, because you can use the envelope punch board for this. You're going to measure at 6 inches. You're going to punch and score. Then you're going to turn, measure at 6 inches again, punch and score, turn, 6 inches again, punch, score. I don't think I punched all the way. And then one last time, you're going to measure at 6 inches and you're going to punch and score. So now that you have that all done, you're going to put your envelope together. So I'm just folding the envelope on its sides. And I have to figure out, because this flap, I'm going to have this as the back page. So this flap is going to come over front. So I need to figure out how I want it to face, which way I want the paper to face. So if I'm going to have the page like this and have it come over, I want to try to make these doll heads like straight up and down. I don't want them upside down. So I'm going to glue it like this. So this should make it so that you see this as the front. So just make 5 or 6 envelopes just like this. And then we're going to glue. I'm using a brand new glue bottle too. I used up the rest of my other glue bottle yesterday, so I'm able to use a new one today. And now you don't have to wait for me to get the glue to go to the the tip of the bottle. Okay, so I only did the edges of my paper before it was folded with the ink. Now I'm going to do these edges of the paper now since it's folded, because I want all the edges to have that distressed look. So, and it's not really distressed so much as like with the pink, it makes it look, I don't know, cute, I guess. I don't know. You don't have to do this part. Like the small books, I didn't distress the edges. But this is basically all you do is you take your ink and your little thing. See, it doesn't even look like there's much ink on there. And you just go against the edges of your paper. So okay, so I'm almost done with this. I can do this later. Like, I don't have to do this all on camera. Okay. So I have the envelope all made. Now you have to figure out how you want to do your book. So I want this as my front cover. I want this as my second page. This is my third page. This is my fourth. This is my fifth. And this is my last page. So there's different ways you have to put your pages in. I like to start from the back and go forward. So this page, I'm not going to do I'm not going to put glue on this page, but I'm going to have to use it when I glue the page before it. So this is the second to last page right here, and this is how we're going to put the pages together. So I'm going to put the backwards flap of this envelope into this page. So it will look like that. And this flap, we're not doing anything with this flap yet. So what you want to do is you just want to put some glue on that flap. And you want to tuck it in there. It's kind of hard to do. It's not like close up to you. Okay. So now that you have that in, now this is the second to last page. Now you're going to do the next page. So this is my next page. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put glue on the backwards flap, and I'm going to tuck it in there. So we're going to just do that. We're going to tuck it in to the page before it. Or the page after it, I guess, is what you would call it. So, and we're going to continue to do this. So this is what it looks like so far. I'm going to take the next page. And again, I'm going to put glue right here so we can tuck it in. This one, there wasn't really a way for me to make it so nothing was upside down, but it doesn't matter. Okay. Okay. And then I have, this is my next page. I'm going to put glue on this one. And these pages, they look so cute together. Like, everything looks so cute together. Okay. Now we're coming to the cover. Instead of putting glue on the white part of the page, we're going to put glue on the pattern page. And we're going to tuck it in like this. You only do this with the cover page. So I'm going to put glue onto the pattern side, and I'm going to tuck that in. There. So now that the book is assembled and you have the last page has the flap. So instead of putting the flap back to nothing, you're going to put the flap forward, and you're going to kind of create a binding for the book. So what I like to do is I like to put some glue in here just to keep the pages together. And then I'm going to put glue on the flap. Then we're going to take this flap and we're going to fold it over. And so your front page is going to look like an envelope. But you're going to open it like this. So now when you open your book, the front page will have 2 pockets. Then the rest of the pages will have 1 pocket. And here you can add decorations and fun stuff. You can do a little bit of journaling. You can add pictures. You can do a lot of fun things with this little pocket album. So I really love this big size. I was very excited with this one. If I had like a brown, I don't have a brown ink. If I did, I probably would have used a brown ink around the edges, but I'm okay with the purple. So, because it gives it kind of like that old look to it. So, I'm okay with that. But this one, I love the pink edges. I think the pink goes really well with the pages. So, and that way, if there's any like mess ups in your pages, then the pink edges will cover it up. Like here you can kind of see that it was perforated paper, but like here it's perforated paper because of where I ripped the page out of the paper pad. But the pink, you kind of don't really notice it too much. So there's that. So I hope you enjoyed my tutorial on how to do one of these pocket page albums using 12 by 12 paper. There's also many different sizes. You can basically just make any envelope size and do the same thing. Like this one, I used an 8 by 8 piece of paper, and I made a 3.5 by, I want to say 6-inch book, and I made a little album that way. So I just love these little albums. They're so cute. This one I used another trim. I'm not sure how I feel about this trim, but if you like it, let me know, because I'm not sure if I like this. I think I do. I'm not sure. So if you have any comments or questions below, please leave them. Or comments or questions, please leave them below. I said that weird. Okay. So I hope you enjoy this and show me what you got if you make anything. All right. Well, I hope you have a great day, and bye.